Herbert was probably the most wrong I've been on a quarterback, I would say, in a long time, Davis. I just watched him play a lot in college, played with an unbelievable offensive line, and boy, he just totally proved me wrong. Like he has been as good as any young quarterback we've seen come through the league. He and Joe Burrow have been, both fantastic. And for the numbers that he had last year, I know he doesn't run a ton, but I mean, these numbers are incredible, Davis. Like, I mean, 5,000 yards and 38 touchdowns for a player this young. If he's 10% better, these numbers are going to be like Hall of Fame trajectory worthy. So, I mean, I guess I got to stop doubting him.
Yeah, I mean, I am not in a position to be doubting him either at this point. And, he does run enough to include that, to think about that in his fantasy football totals. He ran for 302 yards and 3 touchdowns last year. His rookie year, he ran for 5 touchdowns. I would consider this very similar to what we have seen from like Aaron Rodgers when Rodgers was kind of at the peak of his powers, an MVP candidate every year, the number one overall quarterback in fantasy football, where he would run for like 404 any given year. I do think Herbert is probably being overdrafted a little bit, though, because the guys directly behind him have way more rushing upside, right? Lamar Jackson, I mean, he's going to run for 1,000 yards if he stays healthy. Kyler's going to run for 700 yards if he stays healthy. I mean, Trey Lance could literally break the record for quarterback rushing yards if he stays, it's like the Trey Lance thing, and we're going to get to the 49ers. It's like, he could be anything, right? I mean, he could be benched. It's like, we don't even know. But the main guy who I have trouble clicking Herbert's name over is the two guys who go right behind him, which are Lamar and Mahomes. You're getting about a 10 to 15 pick discount on those guys, and I view their ranges of outcomes pretty similarly. The one thing where you would really want to take Herbert, though, is if you do select Mike Williams, who does go pretty early in these leagues, because if Mike Williams has a great season, we're thinking that's going to include lots of touchdowns, down the field throws, and I view those guys as really heavily correlated. But in general, Herbert of the elite quarterback groups is the guy I have selected the least of, because I just think he's a smidge overpriced.